Welcome back to the Internationalist channel and welcome for the first time to Sydney. As you can see behind me, the world famous Sydney Opera House, widely regarded as one of Australia's most famous monuments. As you can see behind me, the top of the Opera House was designed to look like the sails of those of the First Fleet when they arrived in Botany Bay. It's believed that about 11 million people a year come to visit the Opera House, which is about the same amount of people as the Louvre in Paris. The construction of the Sydney Opera House didn't begin until the 2nd of March 1959, led by the Danish architect Jørgen Utzon, but headed by a team of Australian architects. The Opera House didn't actually open until 16 years later, on the 20th of October 1973, and it was actually opened by Queen Elizabeth herself after Utzon won the International Design Competition Award. It was then in June 28th, 2007 that the Sydney Opera House was actually labelled a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, its partner in crime, and equally as famous, as you can see just over here to my right, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the world's tallest steel arch bridge at a height of 134 metres or 440 feet. It's a rough copy of the Hell's Gate Bridge in New York City and actually cost the Australian government 13.5 million Australian dollars, which they only ended up paying off in 1988. So the bridge opened in 1932, but there had been the idea, the concept of a bridge since 1814, when renowned convict and architect Francis Greenway suggested the idea and actually wrote to a newspaper about it, saying that it would bring glory and magnificence to the colony and by extension the motherland itself. Ideas for designs of the bridge went back and forth for many years, with a lot of the plans actually being accepted but then later turned down due to the cost that it was going to be. However, eventually John Bradfield of the New South Wales Department of Public Works and the British construction and design company, Dorman Long, it was eventually built. Thank you for joining me today to look at two of Australia's biggest icons, the Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.